Imagine that you are unable to turn on your taps in your house for water to drink, brush your teeth, or cook with. You are worried that the water your family uses to bathe with will make them sick or give them rashes. This is the reality for many Indigenous communities in Canada. Canada is one of the most wealthiest and most water-rich countries in the world. Yet many of its First Nations communities continue to lack safe drinking water, a basic human right. Clean water and sanitation is essential to ensuring good health and ending poverty. The drinking water advisories on reserves are very concerning, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. How do you wash your hands and protect yourself against COVID-19 if the water is unsafe to use or drink? The remote and isolated Indigenous communities are very vulnerable to the risks of the virus. Right now, there are 61 Indigenous reserves under long-term drinking water advisories, half of which remain unresolved after more than a decade. In Ontario, the Neskantaga First Nations and Shoal Lake Reserve have not had access to safe water for over 20 years. In October of this year, the Neskantaga First Nation had no running water at all. About 250 residents were evacuated 400 kilometers to Thunder Bay after the water plant was shut down due to high levels of the hydrocarbon in the reservoir. That left the community of 300 people without any running water at all. They are working to restore water to the community, and it is unknown when the residents of the reserve will be allowed to return home, and even then the water advisory will still be in place. The government has vowed to end drinking water advisories on all Indian reserves by March 2021. Indigenous communities cannot take water for granted because they don't have safe water to use or drink. Miigwech.